This can't happen. And I absolutely, bro, I knew Man City were plotting something. Yeah, they were quiet for too long. These men were just sitting there from the sidelines while Liverpool were mashing work, while United have started to mash work, while Arsenal have mashed work, and while Chelsea have mashed work, and even Tottenham have mashed a little bit of work as well. You think City were going to sit there on the sidelines? You think they were just going to bake courtside, not get involved in the madness? Listen, yeah, if you're here, if you're new, subscribe. If you're liking the content, you know what I'm saying, make sure you're subscribed. Smash that like button. Let's get 400 likes for this one, man, because this is dead. This is dead. It was bad enough Arsenal getting linked to this guy. Rodrygo, Savio out the door. All of a sudden, surplus to requirements. All of a sudden. Just one Brazilian for another. Just the quick thing. Listen, what? Savio is a good player. Bags of potential. But just out with the old in with the new. Just Rodrygo. Like that. Grealish gone. Surplus to requirements. Like, do you get it? Like, nah, look at this. Look at this. No, this is dead. This is dead, bro. This is dead. I need Isak tomorrow. Yesterday. Manchester City are considering a move for Rodrygo after imminent exits. Grealish gone, McAtee, Savinho can leave, and Manchester City see Rodrygo as a dream target. Guardiola is a big fan. Real Madrid will let him leave if the player wants. Asking for around 100 million euros. Brother, that's like 85 M's, bro. That's actually affordable. Like, that's not even a mad price for a player of this quality. That's not a mad price. This is good. That's a good price for a player that's pretty much approaching his prime. How old is Rodrygo? How old is he? Rodrygo, age-wise, he's 24, like bang in his prime, or approaching his prime, as some would say. 80 million, wants to get game time, wants to leave. You know, this is madness to me. This is madness to me. So just go and get Marmoush in January, then go and get Rodrygo on top of getting Reinders and getting Cherky for the maddest discounted price. And having players like Nico Gonzalez on the fringes of the squad as well, who's also a decent addition that people aren't really kind of talking about either. This is mad. This is crazy. And let's not forget Nori. You know? City go and get another centre-back or another defender. It's another super team. Kind of already is a super team. Because for me, this here is all we needed to see. I don't need to get loads of different reports about Rodrygo, this and that. We know it's up to Rodrygo whether he wants to leave, and we know that Real Madrid are going to ask for about 85 million pounds in it. We know that's the figures. We know that's what they're asking for, and it's down to ultimately it's what Rodrygo wants to do and where he wants to go. But if Guardiola's a big fan and Man City do come knocking and the money is there, and Man City have let 3 wide players go or 3 attackers go, you think Man City would do that for no reason? You think they'd let these guys go? You think they're happy to let Savio go after 1 season and not think they ain't got something prepared in the pipeline? These men ain't stupid, you know. They are not stupid. Similar to the Baleba deal, similar to the Isak deal that Liverpool are trying to do. These teams would not make these changes or let players go knowing that, you know, a player is kind of 50-50. They have to get some encouragement somewhere. And I think Rodrygo is definitely giving encouragement to Man City. If you're an Arsenal fan, look away now. Look away now. Because this guy was probably the final piece to the Arsenal puzzle. I've said it in previous videos. I've made previous videos on this. This is not a signing you guys want to see go to Man City. And for those of you saying that Pep might ruin him and the way Man City go, I feel like Savinho got a decent amount of freedom. I think Doku gets a decent amount of freedom. So, again, bringing a player like, listen, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. We're gonna go to the breakdown. We're gonna go to the team breakdown, innit? We're gonna go to the team breakdown. We have to go to the front 6 of Man City here. We have to go to the front 6 of Man City, and you guys are gonna have to see this, innit? You guys are gonna have to see it because I've seen it. Look at this. Now, this can be anyone. This could be Foden. It could be Foden in the 10. It could be Cherky on the right. It could be Cherky on the right. It can be anyone. The amount of tech right here is nuts. And I'm putting in 8 Nuri just because I can in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm putting in 8 Nuri just because I can. Look at this. Look at the amount of tech. Look at the amount of technique. The technical ability in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 especially. Yeah, and it's mad because Rodri can step into this space. And 8 Nori's just going to invert here. And then Rodrygo is going to be right here by the byline doing his dirt. Chuck is going to be right here doing his dirt. You don't see what you see the disgustingness in this. Like, and it doesn't have to be Rodri pushing forward, even though we know how Rodri crashes the box and we know his quality, best midfielder in the world. When he comes, obviously, his injury is not too bad from a human perspective, not necessarily from a rival perspective, from a human perspective. Yes, look at Chazani Randers, box to box, very robust, good in front of goal, all around, very good vision, very technically astute. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Rodri just dictates. 8 Nuri right here. It's madness. Foden doesn't even have to be in the 10. Foden doesn't even have to be in the 10. Bernardo can be there. It can be Bernardo. Bernardo can play there. Do you know what I mean? Bernardo can play there. How about this? How about this? How about this for options? Chucky can play there. Chucky can play there. Chucky can play there. Rodrygo can still play on the right, by the way. He's still a good right winger. We still the damage. He can play on the right. Yeah. And then guess what? Doku comes in and say what you want about Doku. Doku comes in and just causes havoc. Causes havoc and allows 8 Nuri to kind of overlap. All of a sudden, it's looking nasty. All of a sudden, it's looking nasty. Do you know what I'm saying? It could even go as a 4. It could even be like a 4-1-4-1. You could even deploy it like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Each centre mid can either go box to box. Cherky can probably be allowed to have that free roam. 8 Nori to Cherky. The amount of technique there is frightening. Rodrygo there. Doku there. Dumb. Did I say Doku, by the way? Because there's also Marmoush. Huh. Man just forgot about Marmoush. Do you see the problem that this causes for rival? Do you see the problem that it causes? Marmoush. Huh. You know what I'm saying? You think Marmoush can't even just go as a second striker? You think Marmoush can't go as the 10? This is the madness. You might think Marmoush can't just go as the 10. Cherky on the right. Randers and Rodri. There in the pivot. Marmoush, he starts as a 10, but he actually acts as a second striker. He acts as a second striker with Haaland. There you go. He acts as a second striker, and then Cherky kind of tucks in, and then you let the wing back kind of just maraud forward. Reinders kind of acts like maybe a creator. Rodri can do the same. Marmoush kind of acts like a second striker, support striker to Haaland with his ability just to score goals and pop up in the right positions. This is disgusting, man. Even this, it's nasty. It's nasty. There's no Foden there. There's no Doku there. It's nasty. It's real nasty. People just saying Reinders can play in the 10 as well. You forget about that. Pep Gundogan can come off the bench and maybe do a thing. Bernardo's there as well. These men are stacked. Absolutely stacked. Listen, you lot, if you made it this far, let me know if Rodrygo fancies a move to Arsenal or to Manchester City. But you heard the Fabrizio bomb, man. You lot seen it here first. I ain't sitting here lying about it. You lot seen what you want to see. Believe it if you want to believe it. Let me know in the comments if you think it's going to happen. If you made it this far, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. It's really appreciated. And let's have this conversation in the comments over this move actually materializes. I think City have been given huge encouragement. I don't think they'd let go of the players they would if they didn't get huge encouragement. And I think Arsenal need to make a move now simply because he can't go to a rival. Now it makes it, do you know what I'm saying? The stakes are even more higher now that Manchester City have just decided to join the battle. They were quiet for too long, man. They were quiet for way too long. But listen, guys, we'll see you in the next one. And yeah, this is mad. It's madness.